March 24th last year, we got 14 inches of snow, and my dad and I were supposed to go to my grandma's place to help her shovel, and I had talked to him about 4 times that day. He just said, I've been working on my driveway, I'll come pick you up, and then we'll go out there and take care of her driveway.
We got dispatched to a call, and we actually had no idea what we were getting dispatched to because someone just came into the Wells Fargo yelling, call an ambulance.
My husband had a heart attack while he was in his truck on Hamilton Boulevard.
No rhyme or reason as to why I was there at that particular spot, because that was not on the route that I should have been on to get to my daughter's.
He never came, and I thought, well, maybe he just got behind within the driveway and needed to go in and take a break. So my husband and I went back inside, and I said, I'm gonna lay down for a minute, I have to work tonight. So I laid down, fell asleep for about an hour, and I'm like, I really actually started panicking then. I was like, God, he's still not here. So I called his cell phone, and that's when an ER nurse answered.
And I had already switched out the mowers and the snow blowers between the garage and the back shed, out in the backyard. So I didn't have my snow blowers available at hand. So yeah, I was using hand shovel to clear out our driveway. Nobody else at home besides me and the dog, which I'm sure the dog doesn't know CPR because I haven't taken the class yet. But so I could have just walked back in the house and nobody would have found me. Nothing. Mm-hmm. It is a miracle that where I was and that Trent was there when he was to allow me to be here where I am right now.
What led Trent to believe that there may be somebody in danger was that the car or the truck had gone off of the street onto the bank. Trent noticed that, okay, that something is not right here, went over to the truck, saw that the gentleman was not breathing, kind of slumped over in his seat, not responding. The doors of the truck were locked because the truck was still in drive and it's a newer vehicle. So Trent went and grabbed a tow strap chain, the end of it, and was able to break the window and then unlock the doors and pull Jeff out from his truck.
I was wearing my Carhartt bib overalls, and having those on actually aided him in helping pull me out by the straps and getting me out and being able to quickly perform CPR. Otherwise, he would have been struggling to even get me out of my truck.
As we were making our way up to the Wells Fargo through the congestion and the traffic, we look closer and there's a couple people in the middle of Hamilton, and we see a guy hovering over a male laying in the street, and we realize that he's doing CPR on this gentleman. And when we got there, we put the monitor on him, and we could see that he was in a shockable rhythm, but he was laying in a huge puddle of water, so we had to hurry up and load him up and get him into the rigs before we could even shock him. And Trent even helped us roll him onto a backboard so that we could lift him up onto the cot, and he was just a huge help. And I honestly think that he would not have stood as good a chance without that immediate CPR. The fearlessness he had in that moment, and that says a lot about his character, because I mean, that was a very selfless act. This man wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you.
Anytime he's around, he's always familiar with what's going on around, and if there's any way he can help, he does that. It's his nature, honestly. It's how we met, actually. So I think that's just a big part of his life, is he feels like he can give back and does that whenever he can. Trent was 18, and it was the night of his graduation party, and the night had gone on. He had the party at his parents' house. All his friends were there, and then towards the end of the night, there was no warning, no nothing. Everybody was cleaning up, and all of a sudden, his dad just fainted right there. Later, they came to find out that he just had a heart attack, and it was a split second, and it was over with. So Trent just held him until the ambulance was able to come and take him. In relationship to what happened last year was that it kind of gave Trent a chance to come encounter with the same type of situation where he was able to make a difference, whereas with his dad, unfortunately, there was nothing he could do at that point.
You don't realize the support you have until a big major life event like this happens, and we wouldn't be all together today if it weren't for him. So thank you.
What we continue to tell people is that basic knowledge of CPR is what saved Jeff and saved our family. I wasn't ready to let him go yet.
I wasn't ready to go yet.
No.